There's a quiet kind of heartbreak that doesn't come from shouting or dramatic endings. It comes from slowly realizing you're no longer the person someone chooses first. That's what happened to me. It started with the small things. The way he stopped paying attention, the way his messages became shorter, the way he suddenly needed space from the very woman who once meant everything to him. I felt him pulling away long before he ever admitted it. The laughs became fewer, the excuses became constant, and the warmth in his voice faded into something cold and unfamiliar. And then one day, I saw the truth, not because he confessed it, but because his actions spoke louder than any explanation. He wasn't just distracted, he was replacing me. Not with someone better, but with someone new. Someone he thought would give him a shortcut to happiness. I didn't fight, I didn't beg, I didn't break down. I simply realized that holding on to someone who no longer values you is its own kind of self-betrayal. So I let go, not to prove anything to him, but to save myself. That was the moment the story changed. Not his story. My story. Healing doesn't start with changing your appearance, it starts with changing your mindset. I stopped asking, why wasn't I enough for him, and started asking, why did I give someone the power to define my worth? That shift changed everything. I focused on myself in ways I had ignored for years. I rebuilt my routine, reconnected with my goals, surrounded myself with people who genuinely cared, and slowly started becoming the version of me I had lost while loving him. I ate better, slept better, worked harder, and moved with intention. My confidence grew, not because I wanted to make him jealous, but because I wanted to become whole again. The world noticed before I did. My smile became brighter, my energy calmer, my presence stronger. This glow-up wasn't for social media or validation. It was the result of choosing myself after years of choosing someone who didn't choose me back. And the most surprising part? He noticed too. Quietly, slowly, and unexpectedly. It always happens the same way. The moment you stop needing someone is the moment they start noticing your absence. Out of nowhere, he began watching my stories, reacting to my posts, and sending messages like nothing had happened. The same man who once ignored me now suddenly wanted to know how I was doing. But I had already changed. His messages no longer made my heart race. They barely made me pause. He confessed that things with the girl he replaced me with weren't what he expected. He said he missed the way I cared, the way I listened, the way I understood him. But deep down, I knew he didn't miss me. He missed the comfort I once provided. When he finally admitted, "I didn't know how important you were until you weren't around anymore," I didn't feel satisfaction. I felt clarity. Losing me wasn't his biggest mistake. Taking me for granted was. When he asked for another chance, hoping to rewrite the ending he created, I realized something. I didn't want the old story back. Not because I hated him, but because I had outgrown the version of myself who tolerated being a second choice. I told him the truth he never expected to hear. You didn't lose me when someone else came into your life. You lost me the moment you thought I could be replaced. His silence said everything. He finally understood that loyalty, like mine, doesn't come twice, and that the woman he walked away from had become the woman he could never reach again. My glow-up wasn't revenge, it was rebirth. And that was the day I fully accepted the truth.